The truth occurs. The truth occurs.
Hi everyone. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about metaphysics and my understanding of it. The fact is that you use metaphysics in your life every day anyway, as it is. You do that. We all do that. This isn't witchcraft. Well, it doesn't have anything to do with witchcraft. But it does have to do with how what you believe and what you think affects your external reality. A lot of people get stuck in a really negative state, and they have a lot of negativity inside them and around them in their lives, in their relationship, and they just take this perspective like, oh, why is this happening to me? Like, I'm a victim and this sucks, I'm cursed, people don't like me, nothing ever goes right for me, everything always turns to crap, you know, this kind of thing. And I think that people who are in that state, well, it's unfortunate because they really don't have to be in that state. What's happening is that once you harbor negativity in your mind and harbor negative emotions in your heart, such as anger and fear and resentment and suspicion and things like that about yourself and other people in the world in general, well, what happens is your outer reality is going to start reflecting your inner reality. And that is just going to reinforce your beliefs, which will lead to more negativity. Will just continue the cycle. However, you can break this cycle. And what you need to do to break this cycle is you got to start with the inside. If you harbor negative feelings about yourself or other people, let's say about other people, something happens and you start to feel angry and resentful, and you know, you really have it in for somebody and you're holding that in your heart. What you're doing is you're putting yourself on a very low frequency. You're putting out a lot of negative energy. Other people can sense that. Believe it or not, other people actually can sense this frequency that you're putting out. And what's going to happen is that other people are going to respond negatively to you. Like, the hairs on their back kind of go up. Maybe not consciously, but they sense it. And people will react to you with suspicion, with hostility, things like that. You'll notice that if you keep this inside you, putting that out, that's what's going to come back to you. And through this, things are going to happen in your life that are not pleasant. Basically, when you create chaos inside you and you reflect chaos, chaos gets reflected back to you. You create chaos in your life with what you hold inside you if you do that. On the flip side, what you can do is hold a lot of love in your heart and send out a lot of love, and what you're going to notice is a lot of love coming back to you and a lot of harmony in your life. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you're holding a lot of negative feelings about yourself or someone else or whatever, and I've told you before, I'm a Christian, and personally I don't feel that what I'm talking about at all conflicts with my Christian views, because the Bible actually talks about this. Literally says, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, like, to give an example. And if there's someone who really bugged you, what I think you need to do, or what I do, is you need to turn that around inside on a spiritual, metaphysical level. Pray for your enemies and love those who persecute you. I mean, was it the other way around? Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, whatever. Turn that around, and I mean pray for them sincerely, and sincerely feel love in your heart for them. You need to get to that kind of a place. And this could be anybody. I mean, it could be your boss who's been riding you, it could be your ex-boyfriend, it could be whatever. And whatever it is that they've done, you need to let go of these negative emotions and let go of those negative frequencies that you're sending out and replace this with love. And what happens once you start to look at other people with love and send out a lot of love and pray for them with a lot of love in your heart, things are going to start to fall into place for you. You're going to get harmony and you're going to get love back. And so what I was going to suggest to you, again, just a suggestion, but if you don't believe me, try this. If you feel like you have a lot of chaos and disharmony in your life, try to tune yourself to a frequency of love. Really meditate on love, pray with a lot of love in your heart, and really try to cultivate love. And when you go outside and you look at people, look at them and thinking that these are my brothers and sisters, we are one. Like, I love you guys so much. I feel that way when I go outside. I just feel like I just love everybody so much. And even the people who sometimes do terrible things, you know, I just, yeah, they did something bad, but I just love them so much, you know. And when you send out this so much love, like, you're going to get love back, you're going to get harmony back. And I think that that's what's the most important, is being on this frequency of love and sending that out, receiving it back. And just, if we could all just tune to that, things would change in such a beautiful way. And they already are. And I think it's beautiful what's happening. People's consciousness is really shifting. And so yeah, try this as an experiment. Just wipe that negativity, those dark, angry, resentful, hateful thoughts, wipe them from your mind, wipe them from your heart, and just start sending out love. And you're just going to see it's beautiful what you're going to get back, and just the experience of doing it. It's just so beautiful. And I really think this is very important, because as truthers, we kind of get stuck in the fear factor thing, and that's kind of like a really low frequency, and it's got to go beyond that. And I think that love is really the answer. It sounds so simple, you know, John Lennon said it, Jesus said it, but love really is the answer. So I wanted to share that with you. Let me know what you think. Please try the experiment if you're up for it, and let me know how it goes. And thanks for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.